everyone, this is Susie Q of Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my Nursery Room Window. Hi everyone. So today I have Evie with me, and she is the Evie sculpt by Alyssa Marks and was reborn by Emma Bennett. And in my last video that I did, I brought my Paisley sculpt Caden on and told you that he was my very first reborn doll in my collection, and I also told you that he was my my most babyish looking reborn doll of the boys. And so I wanted to bring on my most babyish looking reborn doll of my girls, and this is it. Little Evie here. I think the thing that gets me going about like a really reborn look is this crease under the eye. For some reason, it just makes me think of a newborn baby. So yeah, but this one's a really precious little girl. You've maybe only seen her once or twice. If you're new to my channel, this might be the first time that you'll be meeting her. She wears newborn size, and I am going to be putting her into a really cute fall dress, or at least I consider it a fall dress because of the colors, because I am going to be doing a tag today that I made up, and I call it the Colors of Fall. And so this is the dress that I chose to put her in today. And as you can see, it's got zebras. I'm going to try to put it down here so you can see zebras and giraffes and elephants, and it's got this nice sort of like a mustard color little flowers kind of dotted all over, and then it came with these cute little mustard colored bloomers, and also with this mustard colored headband. And this little dress was gifted to us by my dear friend Suzanne of Suzanne's Babies. And so several of my dolls have worn this particular dress, but I wanted to put it on Evie today because I'm also, like I said, going to be doing the fall colors tag. So the accessories are going to be, she's going to be wearing these cute little strappy shoes that have cut out flowers in the toes, and these were gifted by my shoe fairy Jan, and none of my babies have worn them yet. As you can see, the tags are still on them. And then I thought that it would look really cute, the shoes would look really cute with sort of like an off-white little sock that has a sort of like a, I don't know what you would call that design, but it almost looks like it's a little puffy popcorn design along the edges. And since she's not wearing fancy shoes or a fancy dress, I thought I would go with a more casual sock. And then last but not least, because I'm going to be doing the Colors of Fall tag, I thought she would look really, really cute with these darling little pumpkin earrings. So yeah, she does have pierced ears. And right now she's wearing little tiny red hearts. And she's also wearing this cute little sleeper that I've had for years and years. I rarely put my babies in sleepers, but you know, sometimes I do because she looks just really sleepy to me. So anyway, I'm going to take her little bunny away. This bunny has a lot of nice memories for me. It was my my hubby, the very first time he ever got me an Easter basket, the first and last time that he ever got me an Easter basket. He got me, you know, the candies and things like that, but he popped this little tiny bunny in there as well. And I've kept it ever since, a little beanbag body. It's not a Beanie Baby, it's just a little toy. But yeah, I just adore it. And several of my babies have traded this little bunny around, especially my smaller babies. So, but for now, we'll go ahead and put her little bunny up here on the shelf, right up here near my birthday, my happy birthday musical carousel that my dear friend Claudia gifted to me. I think that is so special. I keep it up here with my other decorations. So I tend to change out my little shelf here on the changing table. I just put different things up here as my mood strikes me. And right now I have my Charlie Bear collection. Let me see, do I have you up far enough? This is my my Siamese kitty from my dear friend Carrie. And then I have my two little Charlie Bear teddy bears from my that were gifted to me by my dear friend Edith at different times. And then I've got my little prayer bear back on my little shelf. And this was from my dear friend Edith as well. And then also I have this nice little keepsake box. This is oh, Willow. Yeah, this is by, is it Willow Tree? My little Willow Tree box that I keep my my bracelet in that my dear friend Holly gave me for my birthday this year. So I just think it's really neat. It's a friendship box, and it's got, you know, my shelf has all my little friendship things on it. So I just think it looks really cute here. So anyway, that was quite a little segue, wasn't it? Let's get back to the baby. Yeah, so anyway, let's see. I wanted, before I start the tag, it's a 10-question tag that I hope you enjoy. I wanted to tell you, I wanted to give you my progress on my left ear that has lost its ability to hear. I ended up calling up and making an appointment for a hearing aid, for hearing aids, mainly to bring the sound from my left ear that can't hear over to my right ear that can hear. And yeah, you know, I thought that I would wait it out just to see if I could kind of maybe deal with the lack of hearing. But there's just so many times that my poor hubby, you know, he talks to me, tries to tell me something. He's usually on my left side when he's talking to me, because that's just how things are set up at home. You know, like our two recliner chairs are side by side and he's on my left. And anyway, it's just become really frustrating to always have to have him repeat everything that he tells me. So when I had my very last appointment with my ear, nose, and throat specialist, he had recommended this particular hearing aid. It's like a transmitter in my left ear that can't hear, which transmits sound from that ear to my right ear that can hear. So it's a hearing aid in my right ear to pick up the transmissions, and then it's a transmitter in my left ear. So it's that type of a setup. And but the appointment isn't until next month. That's the earliest that I could get in. But that's okay, because, you know, I am able to hear. It's just that I can't hear as well as I should be. So I wanted to give you some progress on that. But anyway, look at this little cutie. She is such a sweetheart. I love everything about her. She's got these little curved legs, but they're not so curved that they're kind of like sort of halfway bent. She's got adorable little feet. She's got one hand that is sort of partially open with her little fingers sticking up like that. And then she's got a closed hand over here. So yeah, she's just adorable. She's got beautiful blue eyes. I'll go ahead and show you up close. There's her beautiful blue eyes. And then her hair is mohair. Very, very manageable mohair. I don't even think I've combed it yet. I just kind of finger comb it because I like the way it's kind of fluffy, and it kind of is also sort of, it's layered, so it stands out really nicely, stands up really nicely, you know, fluffs out. So yeah, but anyway, and another thing I wanted to say real quickly before I start my tag. Sorry, I don't mean to be frustrating to everyone. You know, I'm going to leave this onesie on because she's going to be wearing a long sleeve, And I didn't bring a short sleeve onesie over with her, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave this on. It's a really pretty one. I like this on her. But yeah, the other thing that I wanted to say was, I really enjoyed the comments that I got on my last video with my Caden. I had asked everyone a question. I said, what or who was your very first Reborn doll? And most everyone answered me, and it was so much fun because there was a lot of Reborn sculpts that I didn't recognize. And so each time that someone would, say what sculpt they had as their very first one, I would go online and I would look up that particular kit and see what that kit looked like. And it was just so much fun for me to see all the different, Reborns that all my dolly friends first started out with. So I just wanted to say thank you again, everyone, for answering my question. It was really fun to be able to do that as I was going through the comments and answering the questions. Even though it did take me a while to get to answering all the comments, yeah, I apologize for that. I think the longest it took me on some of them are like 2 days. So anyway, I'm sorry, you guys, but I guess I was just having too much fun looking up all the different Reborns. And so yeah, but let's go ahead and put these on her, these cute little bloomers. And I'm going to start out with question number 1, and I will put these questions I'll put them in the description so that you can just print them off or do a copy paste, or however you want to do it on your phone or laptop or your your tablet. So question number 1, what are your favorite fall colors to dress your Reborns in? Well, I'll tell you the truth. I love this mustard yellow color. Susanna's the one that first introduced me to this color. She had it on her channel, and she also gifted me several mustard colored outfits. And so this is one of my very favorite fall colors. And the other one that I really like is that rust color. And this seems like the mustard color and the rust color really go well together. It's like the color of the fall leaves. And so yeah, those are my 2 favorite colors. You can name as many colors as you like. You don't have to stop at one. Number 2, what is your favorite type of apple? The apple that you eat. My favorite type of apple is the Fuji apple. And it's because it's a sweeter apple. And recently I found out that after reading about my apples, it seemed like I was bringing apples home from the store that were not as sweet as they should be. In fact, sometimes kind of tart. So I read up on how apples, they actually pick apples before they're ripe, in order to ship them. And they said it's best to leave them out, out and let them, they can they'll ripen a little bit more for you, right? So with my apples that I had from this shopping trip, I took them out and I put them in a bowl. And I actually have an official fruit ripener, big plastic dome that I've used for years and years. I mean, I'm talking probably 30 years or whatever. My mother-in-law gifted it to me. But anyway, so I put the apples in there, but you can just leave them out. You don't need to have an official fruit ripener bowl. And let's see, it was probably about 4 days later, I tested an apple, and you know what, you guys, the apple was sweeter. It was sweeter than the apples that I had gotten from that same bag the first time I tried an apple. So that does work. I don't think they're gonna ripen like as if they were on a tree, but they will get a little sweeter. So that's a little handy little hint for you guys. Okay, question number 3. Do you prefer caramel or candy apples, or both? The candy apples that I'm talking about are those ones that have that, it's like a crunchy cinnamon flavored, like they're dipped in crunchy cinnamon flavored sugar or something. And so yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Or the caramel apples, you know. Probably most of you know what those are. But anyway, you know, for me, it depends on what kind of mood I'm in. I do like both, and I haven't had both in such a long time. I just really haven't. But for my answer, I'm going to say I prefer both. So the next question, I kind of have these switched around, so I'm going to have to try to remember. Question number 5 is, do you prefer hot or iced apple cider? Depending, you know, like in the fall, I probably would like that, especially on a chilly day, I would like to have the hot apple cider. But of course, in the summertime, I would prefer the iced apple cider. So question number, that was 5. Question number 6, daylight savings time. What do you think about daylight savings time? You know, the spring ahead, fall back. We're going to have to fall back pretty soon. And so I'm, you know, I personally, it's just so disruptive to have to redo my internal body clock to get used to the spring ahead or the fall back. And I thought of something kind of funny when I was going to answer, you know, when I was writing down my answers. At least I thought it was funny. I was thinking, you know, I wish that the government was just choose a lane. I call it choose a lane. You know, like either choose the spring ahead or choose the other one, the fall back, and just let's stay with that one. You know, let's just stay with one, and that way, you know, it's so much easier for our poor little internal body clocks. But so yeah, that's just my opinion. You know, the next question is, oh, for your pumpkins, you know, your fresh pumpkins, do you go to a pumpkin patch, you know, as a tradition, or do you go to the grocery store to get your pumpkins? How do you get your pumpkins? And let's see, I've been to both, and I haven't. This is another one of those I haven't done in a long time. Most of well, I would say all of the pumpkins that I got were when I had my kids at home, and I would usually I wouldn't get them for the fall exactly. I would get them for Halloween, and I think we went to a pumpkin patch one time with the kids, and then after that, you know, we would either get them at the grocery store, or years ago when my husband was a truck driver, you know, I think he might have dropped by a pumpkin patch and brought a couple of pumpkins home. So I've done it a variety of time. I've gotten my pumpkins for a variety of from a variety of different places. Okay, next question is, what is your favorite, let's see, what is your favorite cool weather soup? I actually have 2 favorites. I would say my very first favorite would be a split pea and ham soup that I make in the crock pot every year. Not every year, I mean like whenever the cold weather starts. Both my husband and I love that kind of soup, and so that's my first favorite. I love to make that. It tastes good, it smells good, and it keeps really well too. I always freeze the leftovers, and then usually I have about a half a crock pot left, and yeah. So, but then my second favorite is the broccoli cheese soup, and I love that served up in a bread bowl. So Yeah, I'm sorry about my voice today, you guys. I'm not sick or anything. I don't know what's wrong with my voice today. So yeah, I'm doing okay, except for that. So yeah, that's okay. So that's number 10, and that's the answers to my question. And we now have little Evie all dressed up in her super cute little outfit with her darling little mustard-colored bloomers and her little shoes and socks that go so well from her Auntie Jan. So yeah, and like I said, oops, I just saw something. Oh, I heard somebody telling me that I forgot to change her earrings. And so thank you so much for letting me know that. She absolutely needs these little pumpkins in her ears because we are talking about the colors of fall today. And all fall things. Let me go ahead and see if I can get this in her little piercing. Go ahead and turn her ear around. Yeah, she looks really cute in this outfit. Let's see if I can get this one out. There we go. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the tag. Like I said, I am going to put the questions in my description for you so that you'll have them handy. And I hope you all join in, whether you have a channel or you don't have a channel. I would really enjoy hearing your answers in my comments as well. So yeah, it's for everybody. This tag is for everybody. So there she is, you guys. She's little Evie in her little fall outfit. And thank you so much for joining me today. It's been really fun to be back connected with you guys again. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And if I don't see you again, enjoy your week. And until we meet again, bye-bye from me and little Evie. Bye-bye.